The Mad Goose Wizard got arrested again. Again. This motherfucker's a menace to society. Okay? This time they were arrested for hitting a woman with a chair. Why is Ezra Miller allowed to walk the streets freely? Someone needs to explain this to me.
Bro.
Then 24 hours after they were arrested, there was a video of them outside with their mugshot on a picture. Somebody got to explain to me why this motherfucker's allowed to be a menace to society.
They're white.
Bingo!
Because a nigga wouldn't have been able to get a judge until Monday.
And a nigga wouldn't have got a judge till Monday. There would have been all type of social media outcry of take their role away, recast for everything, not just the Flash, for Fantastic Beasts.
Hey, he's probably getting killed off in the next Fantastic Beasts. It's fine anyways.
More than likely, but yes, and Tori just said the realest shit ever. The public reaction to Ezra hitting someone with a chair versus the Will Smith slap is interesting because you know exactly what it is, proving exactly what it is. It is the most black and white thing ever. And I'm tired of people going, oh my God, it's because one was at the Oscars and it was you don't give a fuck about the Oscars. I hate the majority of people saying that it was, you didn't give a fuck about the Oscars beforehand. Stop acting like you give a fuck.
You didn't care until it happened.
You didn't care till it happened. This Ezra Miller shit, boy, it's showing you motherfuckers racist ass.
It's the third time he's done something.
But see, this is the shit. And I know you mean good, Haskell, but to say needs minimum 6 months rehab, no. Treat that motherfucker. We keep talking about
where you can go to get. You know where you can go to get clean? Prison.
Because I remember the amount of motherfuckers kept saying Will Smith should be arrested. Will Smith needs to be locked up and held accountable. Ezra Miller's been locked up back and forth twice in less than a month.
In the same state. How is he? Do they live there? Do they live there?
I don't know. But somebody said, somebody said you more likely to get hit by Ezra Miller in Hawaii than die by a volcano right about now. Which is fucking. And
ain't wrong.
The crazy part is, Will Smith has had everything pulled so far. It took no time.
Did you see they canceled Bright 2 today?
I mean, did you see Bright 1, nigga? Like,
that was fine. I care more about the MPK song in that movie than anything else.
Like, you seen Bright 1, nigga? Like, everybody was like, man, okay. But this motherfucker has all this happen. Movies are still set. There has to be a meeting to decide what they want to do potentially with the Flash. And then a member of Warner Brothers came out because it was reported by IGN that didn't happen. So y'all just cool with the shit.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, y'all just cool with it. Y'all like, nah, we're gonna, because what they're doing is that we're gonna let this blow down. And again, somebody, ex-Merch the Spot says it. According to Judd Apatow, Will would have killed someone. So that means Ezra could have caused the massacre. But guess what? Judd Apatow's silent. All these motherfucking celebrities and everybody in Hollywood that had so much to say, had all this shit to say about Will Smith, have been silent. Silent. And we talked about this, and Winston brought up, Kristen said, it's because Ezra's not as major of a star as Will is, which in that regard is true. The star status, number one, I say true about the star status. I do agree in that regard. However, that shouldn't take the fact that this motherfucker's a menace to society. I tweeted about, this thug is allowed to run the streets.
I wouldn't even have that star counter argument because I think for a certain generation he might be equal with Will Smith. They might be equal with.
They have two major franchises.
But I would say with a certain generation, they are equal with Will Smith.
Well, yeah,
Will Smith has been doing it for longer.
Yes,
for sure.
Now,
for
you go
longer.
to this yes, you're absolutely right. When you go to this newer generation, absolutely. But again, this is allowed to happen, and Will Smith just lost the Disney Plus thing, the National Geographic thing he was doing. They just said they're not airing that yet. Bad Boys 4 is put on pause. What else? There was a couple other movies. The movie he's done with Apple, Emancipation, that is done, that was supposed to come out. Apple don't know if they want to release it now.
His biopic is now up in the air because there's a biopic going to be done about him, and multiple studios were vying for it, and I know Apple and Netflix pulled out of the bidding for it.
Yeah, so Netflix put whatever movie he was working on pause. It's
and somebody said, I hope they don't cancel Bel Air because of this. They won't, because he's just a producer on it. It's not. That's secondary. That thing's rocking on its own right now.
Yeah, he's not a star of Bel Air. He hasn't appeared. He's not appearing as of now in Bel Air. They might. I wouldn't have been surprised if this second season he was going to appear in it, because they wanted to let the first season live on its own.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought before we got Marlon Wayans, I thought we were gonna get Will Smith.
I thought Will was gonna play his dad. Mm-hmm. I really thought it was. I was like, Will gonna be his dad.
I'm like, they hit it. There's something, but hey, Marlon did a great job.
Marlon did a great job. But again, it's it's amazing how, not amazing, it's obvious what all this is.
But it highlights again the difference, the grace that white people are given when they make a mistake.
And like I said, I'm tired of people going, oh, it was broadcast on the Oscars, blah, 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 blah. Regardless, okay? So now people, okay, cool. That should take for Will Smith. Fine. It's the Oscars. It was people saw it. Fine. That should take. But this is 2 times in less than a month.
3 times in like 2 years.
Right. So now you're cool with it. It's just like, oh, this is a thing. It took decades for Robert Downey Jr. to get a career back. And that was Jon Favreau having to beg and plead to get him to be Iron Man. Let's not forget that. Robert Downey Jr. was out of here. His career was done. And so you're telling me that this is cool? Come on, man. Like, miss me with all that shit. Like, that there is very frustrating within itself. So, I mean, it's annoying, very annoying. So, again, Mason Dude 820. I get it. Mason Dude 820 says Warner Brothers DC can't afford to redo the Flash movie, but their silence on this is deafening. Again, I understand.
They were able to recast Johnny Depp.
Hey, PJ Camp, but Johnny Depp, they were a week into filming. That was a little bit different. But PJ Campbell,
I'm just saying,
great, honestly, because he pitched. Why don't we have? Because you're doing Flashpoint at the end of it, instead of Ezra Miller, you can change who's you've just refilmed that last scene, and now Flash looks different. He pitched, let Grant take over from there and have the movies.
I don't really care about the outcome of the movies. My point is just that, and even if they were only a week into filming, I'm pretty sure when the first incident happened, they hadn't filmed The Flash yet.
Dog, you know how long
Flash they hadn't filmed Fantastic Beasts 2 yet. They hadn't filmed Fantastic Beasts 3 yet. But my point is when that first thing happened, they had plenty of opportunities to recast him.
Yes, and I'm not disagreeing.
But Johnny Depp hasn't even, like, they didn't even go to court or anything yet, and both him and Amber Heard are actually.
Amber Heard is just
Amber Heard is still in.
She just filmed. She just finished Aquaman 2.
But they got rid of Johnny Depp with a quickness.
Y'all better get Christopher Plummer. Y'all did that shit with Kevin Spacey.
But that's my point, is that they had opportunities so that this wouldn't even be a question right now. They could have moved away from Ezra Miller years ago.
G. Willie P. Dog 54 says, also, I think Grant has been done with the Flash for a long while. Like, he doesn't want to do it. And
I'm pretty sure
Winston made a good point.
With the CW Flash.
He's done with the TV Flash.
Like,
it's way more time, because you're stuck in Vancouver for like 6 months, and he's the lead of the show. So he's stuck in Vancouver for 6 months out of a year, and he can't do anything else, pretty much. So it's just I just don't. I know what it is, but
we all know what it is.
Blerds in the Hood every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. All full episodes exclusively available on Twitch. www.twitch.tv/BLERDS, the letter NTHEHOOD. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe.